welcome to the Tupelo regular city council meeting of May the 2nd, 2023. At this time, will you rise for an invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance by Nettie Davis. Please bow your head. Our Father, thank Thee for the many blessings. Keep us from harm, guide us, and teach us to be true to each other, ourselves, and Thee. Amen.
I'm going to ask Mr. Stan Allen to come lead us in a pledge. Come up here, stand. Pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everybody be seated. At this time, we call the meeting to order, and I ask Vice President Travis Beard to confirm or amend the agenda and the agenda order.
Mr. President, I confirm the agenda in the agenda order.
Got a motion by Travis Beard.
Second.
Second by Buddy Palmer. All in favor? The agenda has been confirmed. We move to the proclamations, recognitions, and reports agenda. First off, we have a proclamation, Stan Allen Day. Mayor?
Yes, I do. Stan, coming up here. One more time. This is a proclamation for Stan Allen Day. Whereas the city of Tupelo is proud to recognize Stan Allen's achievements, contributions, and lasting impact during his 40-plus career in the radio business. And whereas Stan Allen is a graduate of Houston High School who attended Russ College and the University of Mississippi, has been married to his wife Sandra for 36 years, and is the father of 4 children. And whereas Stan Allen was the first African American to make the University of Mississippi's performing stage group, The Group, in 1979, was awarded our Mississippi Award, recognizing him as one of the most influential African Americans in the state of Mississippi, and was nominated for the Black Radio Hall of Fame in St. Louis, Missouri. And whereas Stan Allen has been a great ambassador for the city of Tupelo as a radio announcer and talk show host. Now therefore, be it resolved, I, Todd Jordan, Mayor of the city of Tupelo, Mississippi, do hereby proclaim April 25th, 2023 as Stan Allen Day. And I have one more thing. We're going to present Stan Allen with a key to the city tonight.
We have no Boys and Girl Scouts. We'll move to employee recognitions, Mayor.
Yes, Jason Paul Thomas, come on up. It is with sincere appreciation that the city of Tupelo recognizes Jason Paul Thomas with the Tupelo Fire Department for 30 years of dedicated employment. All right, Zachary Ryan Shumpert, come on up. It is with sincere appreciation that the city of Tupelo recognizes Zachary Ryan Shumpert with the Tupelo Fire Department for 5 years of dedicated employment. Nathan Hughes, come on up. It is with sincere appreciation that the City of Tupelo recognizes Nathan Hughes for the Tupelo Public Works Department for 25 years of dedicated employment.
This time we go to public recognitions, and if I can get Catherine Ray and Jesse Bandray to come up for the award for Keep Mississippi Beautiful 2023.
The awards and the awards and honors that you see around the room are a reflection of our incredibly supportive community for our program. Keep Tupelo Beautiful is sustained by volunteers, community partners, the local government's help, and of course, different sponsors to educate and inspire residents to improve our community through preventing litter, promoting recycling, and beautification. So we want to thank you for your support over the years. These are some of the awards that we've won through the last 5 years, and we are proud to continue doing different programs throughout the city to better and make our city cleaner and greener through different projects. So thank you.
Thank you, City Council, so much. Thank you, Mayor, for recognizing the hard work. Catherine Ray, that stands behind me, the director of Keep Tupelo Beautiful, I must say has 99.9% of the effort, the work, the time into all of these awards that you guys see. And I'm just so happy to be a part of some of the events that she creates. Councilman Davis, you remember as 10 for Tupelo before Catherine came, and you know, now we're looking at thousands of volunteers coming out. And I just say thank you guys so much for having Catherine part of Keep Tupelo Beautiful and doing this. And the impact she's done through the schools and through our community is amazing. And I really appreciate you guys recognizing her today.
All right, at this time we go to council remarks, and we'll start with Nettie.
I have 3 things to mention, and one of them is a visitation of 2 of our historic landmarks, which we invited everyone to participate in. This is a sip and see Saturday, May 13th from 11 to 1, and one of them will be the Spain House, and the other one will be Spring Hill MB Church, the oldest African-American church in Tupelo. And we like for the community to come and visit both of these places. And we have some of the flyers at the back door that you can get related to that on that. And then we're having a very special event next Tuesday, lessons in Black history and things that you don't know. It's sponsored by Dr. Carl Mack, who's a graduate of Mississippi State University. He lives in Seattle, Washington now. And so he will be speaking at St. Paul Christian Life Center May the 9th at 6 o'clock, and the community is invited. There will be food served afterwards. And so this is Dr. Matt right here. He's a Mississippi State graduate and lives in Seattle, Washington now. So we'd like to invite you to that, and I'd like to remind you of the Juneteenth festival that will be scheduled for the 17th of June. We will be having 2 days of celebration, and one will be on the holiday, which is on the 19th of June. So we'd like to invite you to come and participate and take part in the parade on the 17th. It will be at Gumtree Park.
Mr. President, I'd just like to give a shout out to Keep Tupelo Beautiful and Catherine Ray and her leadership in that. I know we recognize her, but I do appreciate the work that they do in Tupelo, and certainly they've organized the neighborhood associations so that they can participate. It's been a big help. Give a shout out to our department heads. We couldn't function without you. You guys when we have a need, you're available to see after it. And just remind that the Blue Suede Cruise is this weekend, and so you can expect rain. But come out and support it if you get a chance. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is that correct? On the dates, and Mr. Palmer, I'm sure, will have a vehicle there. And so, a lot of good things happening in Tupelo. Thank you.
Buddy?
I did Travis's remarks. I think that this group does a remarkable job. Congratulations for all of the awards you've gotten. Well deserved.
Rosie?
I too want to thank Keep Tupelo Beautiful for all of your speedy recovery of helping everyone come out and pick up trash and trying to keep all of our neighborhoods, also bringing church groups and all volunteers out to help keep our area nice as well. I also want to thank Tupelo Water and Light and Public Works for the speedy recovery when I call to try to get things in order. Thanks.
Janet?
Congratulations, Catherine. And I want to encourage everyone in the city to pick up one piece of trash a day. If everybody picked up one piece of trash a day, can you imagine what a difference that would make? So maybe we can get a campaign started, Catherine. Yeah.
Chad?
Yeah, it's the same as they said as far as congratulations to Catherine. I think this is an incredible service to our community. Catherine has a passion and an understanding of what it means to create a tidal wave of volunteers through starting in the neighborhoods and spreading out, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger in each year, and just shows you when one person has that kind of passion for something, how it can begin to spread. And I know me personally, we've volunteered, my kids have volunteered, and so it's also teaching the next generation to serve and help keep our city clean. So I appreciate what you've done.
Good. Mayor?
Now, Janet, does that mean a piece of trash on the road or a piece of trash in your truck and throw it away where it doesn't end up on the road?
Just don't throw it out.
Either one, I got it. Just a few dates to remember. This week, Friday night wine downtown, I think starts at 5:30, and it will begin at Renaissance Bank in the covered part. Gumtree is next weekend. June the 7th through 11th is the 25th anniversary of Elvis Festival. And I do want to recognize somebody in the audience. Our paid lobbyist, Jordan Starnes. Raise your hand, Jordan. Jordan, very instrumental in our success this year with our legislators, so we appreciate all your hard work in Jackson. That's it.
All right, thank you, Mayor. At this time, we're going to close the regular meeting and open the public agenda. On the first item is public hearings, item 4, in the matter of public hearings for lot mowing. Do we have Charles or Cynthia McDaniel at 918 Grant Street here tonight? Okay. There's nobody for that. Item 5 is in the matter of public hearings for demolition. And I'm going to go down the list as the way we have them in the agenda. Do we have anybody here representing 1809 Trace Avenue? Trace Avenue. All right. What about 2207 McCullough Boulevard?
Jackie Cole, I represent Mr. Charles Wood.
Good. Could y'all please both come up to the podium, please? Jane, I'm assuming you're going to be speaking for the client?
That's right, Mr.
Okay,
Brown.
if you could give me his address, his name and his address, just so we can have it in the minutes, please.
Okay. The address is 2207 McCullough Boulevard,
Okay,
and it's Mr. Charles Williams.
Charles Williams, okay. All right, at this time, y'all have 5 minutes to discuss it, Mr. Moore.
Okay, I really don't need the full 5 minutes. I appreciate you speaking with me, Mr. Bryan, before the meeting started, and I got to talk to Mr. Newman earlier, and he's going to put me in touch with Ms. Ford tomorrow to work with her to try to do what he needs to do to save his property out there. I understand that, you know, y'all got to go ahead with your vote tonight, but he's showed me some pictures. The outside of the property, to me, looks remarkably well.
He got a new sprinkler system about 4 years ago. It might need a little update or something to it, but I think he's going to work with whoever he needs to work with to hopefully keep things looking good out there and keep it up to code. And like I said, he wants to do what he needs to do to save his property. Is that right, Mr. Williams? That's right. Is there anything else you need to add, Mr. Williams? Okay, all right.
Is that the club up on McCullough?
You're right, right. It hadn't had a club in it in probably about 4 years. About 4 years.
Okay.
That's right, Mr. Davis. I think he's got a trading post there now. That's what he's got. He's got his license up to date for it.
Okay, good. Anything else?
Nothing I can think of.
Okay, thank y'all.
Thank you.
All right, do we have anybody here representing 561 Magazine Street? Do we have anybody here representing 215 South Highland? Do we have anyone here representing 611 Ray Cove? All right, with that, we'll move on to appeals. We have none. Next is citizens' hearings, item 6, Angela Northerington. Charles Williams, and he was represented by James. Hey, Angela, could you state your name and your address, and you'll have 5 minutes.
It's 1388 Mitchell Road, Timber Ridge Apartments, E30. And I have several things. There's a lot of harassing going on, and it's still going on. And like I say, that the housing authority of the city of Tupelo is not trying to do nothing. And HUD of the urgent development is over them. And I know the mayor had told me that they were going to try to get the police officers or something and talk to them to see can they put up a camera for me, which my brother has a security camera up, but he do not cut them on half of the time. And also about this four-wheeler and stuff, it's been going on in our area a lot. Most of the time I see it on Saturdays and Sundays and stuff. And so it's getting bad. And about this throwing out trash and stuff, of what Miss Janet had mentioned and stuff, it's getting worse instead of getting better. We don't need to throw out our garbage and stuff in the road. We need to throw it in the dumpster and stuff instead of in the road. And there are stray dogs and also stray cats in our area, and I don't have none of them. And so, like I say, there is about 5 people where I live at have dogs, but some of them don't pick up their, dog mess. And so I'm not going to say nothing to them, but I have mentioned it to the housing authority, Tanya Williams, before, and Tabitha Smith about it. And so they ain't trying to do nothing. And so I'm not going to pick up nobody's dog mess when they let their dog mess in a spot. They supposed to pick up their own dog mess. And about these stray dogs and stray cats, I have called the office on that, and they said that you have to call animal control. I have did that, and they told me to call 911. And so they said there's nothing that they can do now about these stray dogs and stray cats, but we have too many that's loose over there in my area. And I know they messes and stuff, and so I'm asking the councilmen and also the mayor in a nice way, if y'all can, of the city of Tupelo, can y'all do something about this, especially this harassing and stuff and this littering and stuff a lot. When I see it, I do put on gloves and I go out there and I pick up what I can and everything, but I do not litter it because I know if you get caught, you will, go the jail or get a fine or something, and I don't blame them from that. They need to, fine them what they need to do, or either take them to jail, because that's nasty to throw litter out in someone's yard. Why would I go, just say for example, to throw litter out in Miss Janet's yard, on Miss Rose's yard? That's real nasty of me and everything, and I should be punished. My mama would tear me up, and like I say, back off in the days when I was raised and everything, we didn't do stuff like that. Our mama taught us better than do things like that. But like I say, I ain't gonna only say that it's only children. It's grown-ups too, because they throw out a whole garbage, of trash and stuff. And I have seen it happen before for myself. But who they are, I don't have no earthly idea. And so I'm just asking in a nice way, can the councilmen in the city of Tupelo, and especially the mayor plus him, do something about this? But they did come back by my door last night, and I just got through talking to the chief, John Parker, and everything, and he said he know all about it, and he told me who the officer was, and I talked to him in a nice way, and they said they was going to keep very extra control over through the night and even throughout the day, because it's getting worse instead of getting better.
Thank you, Angela.
That's all I had to say. Thank you all.
All right, at this time, we're going to close the public agenda and open the regular session back. But before we do that, we failed to mention that Duty Burger Festival is this weekend. So if you're out and about, you got, they're serving Duty Burgers on one end of town, and they're looking at nice-looking cars on the other, so, and everything in between. All right, at this time, we're going to the action agenda. And in the matter of the amendment to the animal ordinance, and it's been recommended that we table this. Do I have a motion to table that amendment?
So moved.
Second.
I got a motion by Travis and a second by Janet Gaston. All those in favor? So we're going to keep that tabled while the city administration continues to work on that. Item 8. The routine agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes of the April 18, 2023 meeting?
I move that we will approve the minutes of April 18.
Second.
Got a motion by Nettie and a second by Travis. All in favor? Motion carries. Do I have a motion to pay the bills?
I make a motion to pay the bills.
Second?
Got a motion by Rosie and a second by Buddy Palmer, and the bills are paid by Nettie Davis, Buddy Palmer, and Travis Beard. All in favor? Motion carries. Item 10, have a motion to approve the advertising and promotional items budget. And the only item is a not to exceed budget line item for $10,000 for the Lee Williams Legacy Fest. And the city is to manage the contracts and pay those bills as they come in.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion by Janet, a second by Rosie. All in favor? Motion carries. Item 11, I have a motion to approve the 2024 budget calendar.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion by Chad and a second by Travis Kim.
Yes, thank you. Each year we present to the council a budget calendar. It kicks off the budget season. We'll soon begin working on the 2024 budget, and I ask that you review and approve the budget calendar. It's not set in stone. It's just an idea of some of the things that have to happen before we can meet our deadlines. There are some deadlines that are required, and to be in compliance, we'll need to meet those deadlines, but several of the items listed on the calendar are just tentative.
Any questions of Kim? All in favor?
Thank you.
Motion carries. Item 12, I make a motion to approve Amnesty Month.
Move to approve.
Second.
Got a motion by Buddy, and who was the second?
Me.
And a second by Janet. Rhonda?
Yes, sir. I come before you tonight on the behalf of Judge Ware and Judge Allen. We're just asking for Amnesty Month to run May the 15th through June the 15th. We are trying to generate foot traffic before we start with a collection company on July the 1st. The contempt of court fee that Judge Ware and Judge Allen have is normally $125. They are willing to waive that fee. With this Amnesty Month going on, and we just want to bring this before y'all to have approval for the council.
Any questions of Rhonda? All in favor? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Item 13, to have a matter to, have a motion to approve the properties for lot mowing.
I move that we would approve properties for lot mowing.
I got a motion by Nettie and a second by Travis. The only one we have is 918 Grant Street. All in favor? Motion carries. Item 14, to have a motion to approve the properties for demolition.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion by Janet, a second by Travis. Tanner?
Mr. President, just ask that the council approve the list before you tonight. We had a public hearing earlier. I did speak with someone with 561 Magazine Street earlier this afternoon, putting them in touch with Miss Linda Ford. So make sure and continue to work with the property owners at 2207 McCullough and 561 Magazine. Other than that, ask the council to approve the list as presented.
Any questions of Tanner? Tanner, the only caveat is Mr. Williams and Mr. Moore, just get with them so we can get it worked out. All in favor? Properties are approved. Item 15, to have a motion to accept the license commission minutes of April 20, 2023.
Move to accept the minutes.
Second.
Motion by Buddy, second by Travis. Tanner?
Mr. President, these are routine minutes of the License Commission. They are currently studying, updating the city's building codes to the 2021 series. They put off a vote on that until October. So these will be the last minutes for the License Commission until October.
All in favor? Minutes are accepted. Item 16, have a motion to accept the Planning Committee minutes of January the 9th, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion by Janet, a second by Rosie. Tanner?
Yeah, again, these are routine minutes of the Planning Committee. These are the January 9th, 2023 minutes. Just ask the council to approve those as submitted.
All in favor? Motion carries. Item 18, have a motion to approve a tax abatement application for Carroll Park Building.
Skip 17, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a motion to approve a tax abatement application for Just Love Coffee Cafe.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion by Travis and a second by Nettie. Tanner?
Mr. President, just ask the council to approve this application for Just Love Coffee for a 5-year tax abatement. This is a $1.4 million investment in North Gloucester Street. They employ 30 staff members, and this is a site that was destroyed in the 2014 tornado. So they've had a great start to their business there, and just ask the council to approve the request for a 5-year ad valorem tax exemption.
All in favor? Abatement is approved. Item 18, I have a motion to approve a tax abatement application for the Carroll Park Building.
I move that we would approve the tax abatement for Carroll Park Building.
Second.
Got a motion by Nettie and a second by Travis. Tanner?
Yes, Mr. President, this is a tax abatement application, again, a 5-year abatement period for the Carroll Park building that's located there on Spring Street, the location of the old Carroll Park. This is a $1,060,000 investment in downtown Tupelo, and just ask the council to approve the application as submitted.
I just want to make a comment that that building is a beautiful building. If you haven't seen it, drive by there. It has really enhanced that area up on Spring Street. So it's really has lifted that area, and hopefully that whole area will be developed soon.
Any more questions of Tanner? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 19, make a motion to approve leave donation request, Gilliam Chuck.
So moved.
Got a motion by Travis.
Second.
Second by Chad Mills. Chuck?
Yes, sir. This is a request from Elmer's Piers. They want to donate some time to him until he recovers, please.
All right, any questions of Chuck? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 20, have a motion in the award of bid 2023-009 PW for local street maintenance mill and overlay program 2023 annual bid for both lowest and best bidder and alternate.
Move to approve this bid.
Second.
Got a motion by Buddy and a second by Janet Gaston. Chuck?
Yes, sir. This is our big paving list. The local streets, $3.3 million, 58 streets. We have 5 bidders, and we're asking that Falcon be the primary bidder and Murphy to be the second bidder. And we're going to try our best to get these 58 streets done this summer.
Okay. Any questions of Chuck? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 21. Have a motion to approve bid 2023-008 PW for major thoroughfare mill and overlay program.
I move that we would approve the bid.
Second.
Motion by Nettie and a second by Travis Beard. Chuck?
Yes, so this is the same deal, but this is major thoroughfare. It comes out of major thoroughfare money instead of our capital money. We had 4 bidders this time. Falcon was also the lowest and best, and we asked to approve those if you don't mind.
Good. Any questions of Chuck? All in favor? Motion carries.
Thank you.
I have item 22, a motion to surplus fixed asset items for scrap.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion by Travis and a motion by Buddy and a second by Travis. Okay, I need to amend the motion to say assets for scrap and sale. Are you still good with that, Buddy and Travis?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Alex?
Yes, these are the two items that were going to be scrapped were an inflatable at the Aquatic Center and also 2 of the touch pads from the Aquatic Center. So those were going to be scrapped. And then the one that I apologize for the last minute of getting this on was the Crown Vic that we were trying to get so we can get to auction.
Very good. Any questions of Alex? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 23, have a motion to approve a contract bid 2023-017 PR Lee Acres Pickleball Complex.
Move that we approve.
Second.
Got a motion by Travis and a second by Buddy, and this is just approving the actual contract even though after we've accepted the bids, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And just asking that the mayor be able to sign that so we can move forward and start working on that notice to proceed.
Very good. All in favor? Motion carries. Item 24, have a motion to approve the Cadence Bank Arena minutes of March the 20th, 2023.
Move to approve.
Second.
Got a motion by Buddy and a second by Travis. All in favor? Motion carries. Item 25, have a motion to approve a bid award 2023-014 WL concrete poles, a 12-month supply.
Move that we approve.
Second.
Got a motion by Travis and a second by Nettie. Johnny?
Council, this is a routine bid we do each year for concrete poles. Those vary from 30 foot all the way to 65 foot, but I would recommend to use Stress Creek of Tuscaloosa, Alabama for these poles.
Any questions of Johnny? All in favor? Motion carries. All right, I was just told that the next item, 2026, we have approval from MDEQ that this bid can be awarded, so therefore we're not going to take it off the table. Do I have a motion to award bid number 2023-019 WL is the Highway 45 North Sewer Outfall Line?
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion by Janet Gasson and a second by Travis Beard. Johnny?
Yes, before I ask you to approve this bid, Ben, would you like to explain to them kind of what went on today?
Yes, Mr. Timmons, we received confirmation through the Horn Group, who is assisting DEQ in the Mississippi Water Program, that the appropriate steps were taken by the city in bidding this project, and that we can proceed.
Any questions of Johnny? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 27, I make a motion, do we have a motion to reappoint Mr. Charles Duke to the Northeast Mississippi Regional Water Supply District Board of Commissioners?
Absolutely so moved.
Second.
Got a motion by Buddy and a second by Nettie. Johnny?
Yes, the mayor and I discussed this recommendation from Mr. Charles Duke, and like I say, he goes way back, got a lot of history with the water district, so we'd be proud to have him back one more time.
Very good. Any questions of Johnny?
Is he here?
No, ma'am, he's not.
All in favor? Any opposed? All, motion carries. At this time, we're going to close the regular session and move to the study agenda. We have one item in the matter of redistricting. So, Mr. Newman, Mr. Logan, Mayor, are we at a point now on redistricting that we want to move it up, or do y'all still need to work on it some more?
I think we have a schedule that we will move it up for the 15th.
No, sir. The ask is to move it up tonight, and that we will have a meeting with council briefing on the 15th,
Okay.
and a public hearing on the 16th, and then we'll have a special call for final approval. So we are ready to continue moving forward.
Okay.
Move it up.
Move it up.
Move it up.
All right, so the redistricting is moved up. It'll go to the action agenda. Is that correct, Mr. Logan, the action agenda?
Yes, I mean, and the reason that we're doing this is it will not, we need to get it done with the 2-year registration or 2-year residency requirements. It would only affect people that are not residing in the in that ward. If you remain and stay where you live right now, whatever ward that becomes, you can vote in it. Okay, we're not changing any of the locations of the city council members, so that has very minimal impact there, but that's why we're doing it before June with the special call.
Okay.
On the 15th, we'll be able to see the final draft.
That's correct.
Is that true?
That's correct. That's the plan.
Okay.
So on the 15th, we'll see what final draft?
It will be we will have discussions with individual council members sometime this week and or early next week to go over the final proposed maps. And then once, if those council members are satisfied with how they're drawn, then we will make that the final map.
So if not satisfied, what happens then?
We will work on the map some more.
Okay.
Try to stay on track for the 1st of June.
All right, any other questions? All right, at this time, Mr. Logan, do we need to determine a need for an executive session?
We do, President Bryan, that is for personnel matters in the Development Services Department.
So, do I have a motion to determine a need for an executive session?
I move that we determine the need for executive session.
Second.
We got a motion by Nettie and a second by Buddy. The need is we have a personnel matter from the Development Services Department. All in favor? With the need being determined, do I have a motion to go into executive session?
So moved.
Second.
All right, at this time, all in favor? Motion carries. So we're now in executive session. Mr. Logan, Mayor, who do y'all need to have here?
Hold on, Mr. President, Stan Allen would like to say a few words of thanks if he could, just.
Yeah, that's fine. Come on up here, Ralph.
If we have his son and daughter to come up here, they are here, so we can get a picture with them.
Just want to say something, Frank. I didn't say anything just a moment when I came up because I didn't want to be in the way. You know, I'm short, so y'all would have missed me. But anyway, I want to say thanks to God, thanks to the mayor, city council, and Ms. Nanny, all of you. Thank you so much, because this is a blessing. Thank you all. And I wanted to say thank you before all of you. I had to say it because this was touching. It was really, really touching. So thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. These are my children, I almost said offspring. These are my children, and I raised them, and I'm telling you, all of us, we love them. Thank you.
Can y'all go over here for a picture?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine.
That's good. We're glad you did.
This is more important.
Yeah.
I understand.
Thank you.